Hello everybody, today I'm going to reveal 30 pretty crazy secrets about Rec Room that I know you've never heard before. If you find any of these secrets helpful, don't forget to use code TARA in your watch or hit the support button on my profile in Rec Room. There's also a link in the video description as well. Now let's get started. Number 1, did you know there is a secret room hidden in the rec center? If you hit the first, third, and second buttons on the vending machine and then stand behind it, a door will open, revealing a secret room with some cool items inside. I'm not going to tell you what they are, just go try it for yourself and you'll see what I mean. Number 2, in Crescendo, if you spam grab the painting of Coach in the gallery level, you will actually be transported to the 2016 version of the rec center. Because most players don't have Crescendo, this is a very little known fact. Number 3, everybody knows that full body avatars are coming to Rec Room, but did you know that if you're signed up for Rec Room's pilot program, you can actually access them right now? All you have to do is go to recroom.com/pilot program and sign up. Just a heads up, your account has to be in good standing, otherwise you'll get an error message when you log in. Number 4, in Golden Trophy, there's actually a rare trophy that can only be obtained by completing all of the levels in the game without dying once. It's called the Perfectionist Trophy, and it's one of the most difficult achievements to obtain in Rec Room. Most players don't realize this because it's a hard feat to achieve, and it's actually hidden in the ground below where the Goblin King spawns. If you can manage to complete this quest without dying, simply reach below his platform to fetch your golden prize. Number 5, in Rec Royale, there's a secret underground bunker that contains some powerful weapons and items. To access the bunker, you have to find and open a hidden loot crate in the map. Now, this is only available on Rec Royale solos, and it's in this loft here above the kitchen in the mess hall. Look carefully, it's actually more of a green crate than a blue one. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Number 6, there's actually a secret dance party room in the Showdown map that can only be accessed by typing Dance Coach Dance in the quick chat. You'll be spawned outside the map to a Western themed bar with a dance floor. I'm honestly surprised that no one has talked about this Easter egg that Rec Room added when they released this newest Rec Room original game. Number 7, in Stunt Runner, the easiest hack to get S+ is to hop off on the right hand side of the stage on the first round. Not many people know this, but in falling off right at the start, you'll respawn towards the end of the first level, shaving off approximately 30 seconds to your time. People will think you've made a dumb mistake when they see you hurl yourself off the edge until you end up waiting for them while casually sipping water in the waiting room. Number 8, in Rec Royale, if you climb to the very top of K-Rec Tower and smash the single root beer by the Roy Was Here sign, a new loot crate will actually appear. It has about a 50-50 chance of containing either nothing or an orange paint AR with an automatic 500 ammo to go with it. It's worth the gamble if you ask me. Number 9, fun fact about Rec Room, but did you know that Paintball was originally called Squirt Gun Wars, but the developers decided it sounded too juvenile? Yeah. Found out that secret from watching a Gribbly AMA from 2018. Number 10, did you know that if you manage to win every single game of a Rec Room original in one day, you'll unlock a special outfit that only a handful of other players have? This outfit includes the dude sweater from bowling, a t-shirt that says I went to park and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, and a baseball hat covered in paintball splatters. The problem is that it takes over 4 hours to play and win every Rec Room original, so most people will never unlock these amazing hidden items. Number 11, if you say Coach 30 times in your dorm room mirror, did you know that a message will show up in the reflected glass that says stop trying to summon me? It's a very funny way to spook your friends, as I guarantee they have never heard of this one before. Number 12, even the best quest runners have probably never heard of this gem. If you manage to shoot every computer system and credit machine in a game of Jumbotron, a secret portal will open up at the end of the game that leads you to a room containing a pink version of the Space Marine set. Number 13, if you hop off the cliff near Thimble Theater, there's a cave. Some people know about this already, but did you know that once inside the cave, if you glitch walk even further, there's an area where Ranger Roy is hiding. His Holotar says something pretty entertaining. I won't spoil the surprise. Next time you're in Rec Royale, check it out yourself. Number 14, there's a secret button hidden in the floor of the rec center somewhere that when pressed will actually cause a giant inflatable elephant to fall from the ceiling and land on whoever is below it. Pretty cool. The problem is I've only seen this happen once, so I'm not sure exactly where the button is. I don't think the Rec Room devs want us to know about the so-called elephant in the room. Number 15, Rec Room's Disc Golf Lake has a hidden level that can only be accessed by hitting a perfect hole-in-one on every single course. The hidden level takes place on the moon and has low gravity, making for a completely different play experience. If you haven't tried disc golf on the moon, you're missing out. Number 16, there's a secret door in the very first paintball map, River, that can only be opened by throwing a grenade at it. Behind the door, you'll find a secret room with old Holotars from Rec Room staff. Some of the Holotars are downright ridiculous. Look for the door near this giant scoreboard the next time you're playing paintball. Number 17, rumor has it that if you wear a specific combination of clothing items in Rec Room, you'll gain access to a secret coaches club. However, no one knows for sure what lies inside the coaches club, as players who have gained access to it are sworn to secrecy upon punishment of being banned. Also, no one knows what the specific combination of clothing is. I've heard of people sitting in their dorm, spamming the randomize button for days before they manage to unlock it. Number 18, Coach's identity has long been speculated about. What most people don't realize is that Coach is actually an AI. The Coach AI in Rec Room is actually an acronym for Caring, Overlord, and Trustworthy Companion for Humans. Just don't let it know that we know that. Number 19, did you know there's a secret room in the paintball map that's only accessible by using a grappling hook to swing onto a nearby rooftop and then crawling through a narrow air vent? You can find the grappling hook in one of these air conditioning vents on Sunset Drive-In. If you're thinking, wow, there's a grappling hook in Paintball? Yeah, no one finds it because they don't think to try the air conditioning vents for hidden objects. Number 20. There's a hidden game in Rec Royale called Zombie Disco, where you have to dance your way through a horde of dancing skeleton zombies while avoiding disco balls that are thrown at you. How do you get there? You have to complete Rec Rally first and also lap at least 3 of the other drivers before hopping out of your buggy as it crosses the finish line. If this sounds complicated, it is. I've been trying to film this successfully being completed for months and I haven't been able to. It's too bad because I've heard it's the most exciting thing about Rec Rally. Number 21. Have you ever wondered why the characters in Rec Room can jump so high? It's because the game actually takes place on a planet with much lower gravity than Earth. That's why everyone's always bouncing around like they're on the moon. The 1987 that you see plastered everywhere actually refers to the year that Rec Room established its colony on this new planet. Everyone always talks about Rec Room lore, but misses this one key fact. If you don't believe me, just rewatch the AMA that Rec Room did on their channel from 2016. Number 22. If you ever find it difficult to make a basket in the rec center, simply stand here at the top of the stairs. There's a weird collision mechanic in the game that allows you to make a perfect shot if you stand backwards and throw the ball over your head. Just a heads up though, this doesn't work on screen mode, unfortunately. Number 23. Did you know that if you spin around in circles fast enough, and this only works on the Quest 2, sorry other VR headsets, you can actually start to levitate? Some people use this to trick others about their height or troll, so if you're gonna do this, make sure you're in a private instance of a room so that you're not a nuisance to other players. Any of the tips for this matter that I've mentioned today should just be entertainment in private lobbies. I'm not responsible if you get banned for glitching in public. Number 24. I don't condone doing this since it's super difficult, but if you manage to spend 24 hours straight in Rec Room VR and send the footage to the staff, they will actually send you a plaque in the mail. The plaque reads, "Congratulations on wasting an entire day of your life in Rec Room. Sincerely, Coach." The only people I know who currently own this plaque are BVR, Gecko VR, and Bothaya. I personally won't be seeking this achievement anytime soon. It's just not worth the effort. Number 25. Most people don't think about what Rec Room staff get up to on their vacation, but a fun fact about Rec Room is that every year they send all of their employees on a cruise to Alaska, all expenses paid. Now, I found some online posts about this, and while I'm confused about the fact that it's in Alaska every year, the reasoning seems to be that 2 top staff members, who I won't name here, are actually allergic to warm climates and heat. Sadly, attendance isn't great for those annual vacations since most people would rather visit a hot place in the summer. If it was all expenses paid, I probably still wouldn't go either. I like being warm too much. Number 26. Have you ever seen a level 51 in Rec Room? Well, that's because only game developers can turn on this mode, and they've been instructed to not use it unless they have to prove that they work for Rec Room in specific situations like being undercover on an alt. So if you ever do see a level 51 in the game, rest assured it's not a hacker. It's just a secret way that the devs communicate to prove to each other that they're employees. Number 27. Little known fact, Rec Room's disc golf was originally designed to be a virtual version of beer pong, but the developers decided to make it more family-friendly by replacing beer with disc frisbees. Imagine all those juniors getting hiccups from too much Coach's root beer and trying to play beer pong. I think they made the right choice in keeping it more age-appropriate. Number 28. In an older AMA that I uncovered from 2019, I actually realized something. If you pause the video at 26 minutes in, you can actually see an Easter egg in the background when Gribbly talks about adding a new quest. They put a goblin there with a cowboy hat. Was this the first clue towards Showdown? Was Showdown originally supposed to be a quest? Questions we may never know the answer to. Number 29. If you play Rec Room at exactly 3:33 a.m. on a full moon, this is another way to be transported back to a previous version, this time a 2016 dorm room. Just be careful because the game developers do not want players to exploit this glitch, so don't be caught using it. Number 30. People often ask why there hasn't been a new quest in the game for several years. The real reason for this, according to an interview with the Rec Room CEO, is that they just haven't had any good ideas. I couldn't believe what I was reading in this article, but it turns out the creative team working at Rec Room hasn't been able to agree on a decent idea for the 6th quest. It's a real shame. Maybe they need to take some hints from the community. If you enjoyed learning about all of these secrets, be sure to drop a like on the video and watch this real facts about Rec Room video here next, since all of these ones were fake. Happy April Fools!